on team, welcome back along to Global Rugby Manager. With the Invercargill Invaders are back at home and we're up against the Ndola Miners, a team from the country of Zambia. Yes, research is done. You see the two teams have just disappeared and we are getting ready for our round 6 kickoff against the Miners. Now the Miners have an awesome kit. I must give them credit for that. They're playing in the green and gold, almost like Australia, which is a bit poor on their behalf. But they will be receiving the ball, as we can see, the Invaders on the right and at home in that beautiful home kit that we do have. Let's straighten this one up a bit. And a knock on. Oh my goodness, I can't straighten up the camera. It's action already. And it's Gage Carter back from injury and almost straighten the tries. The Invaders with a fantastic start off the whistle so far. Shaw one, Josh Evans, a try inside 20 seconds. 19 on the board. And Josh Evans has scored. The Invaders are up 5-0. Well, let's all go home. That one's just snuck over. Mohammed Martin puts it in. This is a good start, guys. We're off to a great start for the game. And the Miners strike straight back. Look at that take off the kickoff. Now on defence, and it is Clark, the fullback, who puts a high bomb into our 22. And Ryan Morton decides to just take it and give it off to Clyde Edwards, who trudges up. Where is our halfback? Where's our scrum half? Here he comes. It is Mr. Bondesio. Good shot, Josh Evans. He's away once more. And the open side flanker is having a storming start to the game. 2 line breaks and as many touches. Sam Cooper puts the fend away and just trudges upfield. Show of pace from our back rowers at the moment has got us up to halfway. Now we go this near side. Nicholas, of course, in the starting lineup for the place of Mark Collis this week. Boy, oh boy, we've not even talked about who's playing because he scored a try in 20 seconds. Goodness me, it is all happening here as Clark puts a deft little chip over the top. It is easily claimed and then promptly knocked on from Ryan Morton. Goodness gracious me, what have we just witnessed here? A storming start for the Invaders. And the kick away from the Miners goes just outside our 22. It is 7-0. Take a breath. Oh, it's almost died. And we'll go back for the scrum for the knock on. So Kuipin has a kick from that instead, and it goes just inside the 22. But Ryan Morton has the ball, and Ryan Morton spotted a little hole down the touchline and took it on, but eventually went into touch. So the Miners set their line out up, and it goes to fly off Kuipin. Good pass to Johnson. Great show of pace and a great shuffling angle as well from the inside centre. Watch this guy on the run. Watch him on the run. We've done that to them all game so far. Only 4.5 minutes in. But they are trying that same tactic. Let's get in there, boys. Let's turn this ball over. We know what they're going to take. A droppy. Droppy! Oh, it's missed. Oh, dear, it's missed. It's away to the left. And, well, I would have accepted that. They had a good chance there, and they've not turned into any points at all. A terrible miss. This one's out in the full. Surely that's out in the full. Surely it's out in the full, and it is. Great stuff for the Invaders. Back there was actually Griffith Wanschek. The line out works well in the middle, and it's out to Mohammed Martin, who doesn't pass too often. He charges at the line and takes on the defender. We come back near side to no one in particular, and poor old Clyde Edwards gets to pick up and play with the scraps. He does all right, though. No one really chased it up from the Miners. And we again come this near side. Mohammed Martin following the ball across. It's Brocky. Now he goes open. Wanschek. Great pass to Lucas Engedi, the captain. Back in the line-up after a couple of weeks injured. And he returns to take the armband. We go to the right. And Ryan Morton injects himself, offloads as well. To the big man, number 8, Sam Cooper, who's lost the ball as well. Well, that wasn't part of the plan. Seems the Miners are going to kick everything away here. And that one's been charged down. It's a bit of a mess there. It's a great chase from, I think, Mohammed Martin, who was a ginger player. Could have been Brocky. Anyway, on we go. Good chance for a turn over here in midfield. We've got it as well. Quipin has lost the pill. Near side, Martin takes on 2 defenders and loses, as he does quite often in that position. Fired away from Tatriscu. Wanschek's got the ball out on the near side of the left-hand attacking edge, and Van der Merwe is the one to take it under his arm. Fires it forward. Martin this time passes, and it's a charging run from Gage Carter back to Mohammed Martin. who takes contact just 30 metres out from the Miners line. They go right this time. Ryan Morton up the line. He finds it there to Gage Carter, who's having another go. He's involved in everything at the moment. Fired to the right. Zangetti gets it from Pashella, and a good strong run from Zanghetti's pick and go from Sam Cooper. It is all action here, I tell you, as we go to the right edge, and it's a poor catch there from Chris Williams, and we lose 5 or 10 metres. That's all right. We've still got the pill, and that's the most important thing, is to midfield. Again, Gage Carter having another go. No numbers here in the ruck, and we keep them all out to attack as Sam Cooper only knows one thing there, and it's to take on the first defender he sees and try and put him on his ass. Wide to Evans, who's already got a try to his name, and he nicely offloads to Gage Carter. My God, that guy's everywhere at the moment. 7.5 in the game, and it seems like the Invaders are hot on attack, ready for another try. As Waschek takes contact this time. Slightly backwards. Is this a crossfield bomb? Looks like it is. Clyde Edwards ranging in. A good offload. Great passing from the Miners there. Keeping that alive. And credit to the Miners' defence. We are out of ideas there. And it was a little cheeky chip over the top. Looking for a bit of space. Was that taken back? Oh, it was. Oh, a criminal error there for the Miners. And that is going to be the difference if the teams keep this up between the two sides. Miners not critical enough. And we've got an overlap out wide. We want to use it. We don't. Gage Carter takes on 3 defenders. Still got an overlap on that far side team. But we go near side. Here's a little grubber kick through from Martin, who goes flying. And a great turnover from Mitchell, who runs straight through a big hole. Get back. And now it gets away to Quipin, who kicks long. There's no one home back there. A good kick from the Miners fly half. And it goes into touch midway. 22 10-metre line as the Invaders now have knocked the ball on. Yes, indeed we have. It'll be a scrum feed if they want it, but advantage at the moment for the Miners is into midfield, and it's a good run and a good tackle as well. Johnson into the ball and taking straight on, head first to the defender. As they keep it short, trying to keep him to forwards. Robertson this time having a go for the Miners. They make an error. They're going for a drop goal. No, a kick? Well, I don't know. It's a good kick, and the advantage is over, so... Well, yeah, that's not a bad play, but it's clear the tactic here of the Miners is to pin us down in our 22. But we've won that line out nicely. We've cleared it away through Muhammad Martin and long down towards the 10-metre line. Here we go. We are a good portion through the game already. 7-0 only the score after a try in the opening 20 seconds. Has the Invaders up 7 points to nil, back at home and back in the lead as we look for a big win here over the Miners. Kicking away from Martin. Now we're going to play that territory game, which will get us in a good area of the field. 7-0, let's move on. Well, any ball that the Miners have managed to work together, they have not thrown it away, I'll take that back, they've kicked it away. Here's a good break from Brock Bondesio. Oh, straight through the heart of the line out, and he makes his way up, charging through the middle, in towards the 22. And just 30 metres out, straight away we're back on attack. I thought maybe we could launch something from the set piece, and we do very well. Here's Tatriscu. Now we're starting to get our offloads going. Now we're starting to get that continuity in the side. We spent a lot of time down here, and I mean, it is only 2 minutes since we took a break. And straight through goes Griffith Waschek. Support from Gage Carter. That is a try, and that is what we expect from that midfield pairing of Waschek and Carter. Creative players and finishers. We know what Gage Carter can do, a former winger as well. He is a finisher, and he got put on the spot there and performed excellently. Here's Waschek with another run, straight off the kickoff. Tatriscu, support on the inside. He had Muhammad Martin there, but he didn't want to use some quick ball. They come near side here to the left edge, and again it's breaking away. Clyde Edwards has got support. It's the captain, Lucas Zangetti on the touchline. He holds it in brilliantly as well. Waits for support. That is from Jacqueline Nicholas in the prop. Wow, what do you expect? He just bombs it. Cooper does well, picks it up nicely, but we really need the number 9 there. Good pass out wide, and it's another opportunity here. Brock Bondesio, no! Brocky. If there's a man on the field that you trust to put a pass into hands, it is your number 9. It's your scrum half, it's your halfback. He waited, he delayed, he slowed up, waited for the support, waited for the defender, passed it beautifully to no one. Bombed another try there. This is great play at the moment from the Invaders. We are really flowing. Near side, there's no one home. Come on, boys. Get out here. Clyde Edwards again, breaking away down this left-hand attacking edge, which is proving to be a great place. Josh Evans with number 2. He stopped, Inside the 22, and it's all invaders here. We're going to watch this whole match at this rate. It's a great run there. Mohammed Martin fends off a defender. Really, he gets away with that. Wow, a looping pass from Brock. He skips out about 6 players, and through goes Gage Carter, who is having an absolutely ridiculous game. Chris Williams looking for his first ever try to invade his colours, and Williams charging through. Pick and go from Wozczyk. Action-packed. The Miners are really under the pump here. It's close to the sideline, goes to Trescu. And it's waiting for Brocky. Nicholas has a bit of a dummy run. It falls the defenders into going close to the break. Down and through! Williams to Martin. And Mohammed Martin scores. Great try for the invaders. Chris Williams, the architect. Great show of acceleration as he shouldered the ball and he charged through the gap. No one touched him. Conversion is over. Mohammed Martin makes it 21-0. The Miners getting thumped at the moment, but this is entertainment plus from the invaders. It's Brock. It's through again. My goodness me. This is going to be breathtaking stuff at the end of 80 minutes, I tell you what. It is 21-0. There's the invaders back on the attack. Here's Nicholas. Plays the numbers out to his propping partner, Blaine van der Merwe. Back to Nicholas. Oh, the short ball's Enkity. Finds the pace. And it's Gage Carter. Someone's injured. I don't know if he's green or if he's black and yellow. I don't know. But all I do know is there's another try. Who got injured? It's 26-0. Take a breath. My word, the kick is coming good, and I just saw the injured player run across the bottom of the screen, so I'm pretty sure it is a Miners player. I'm terribly sorry. Oh, that's a knock-on as well from Leon Richards. Whew. Wow, what a passage of play. Just end-to-end, crazy rugby from the two teams, and the invaders looking extremely good here, as now's a chance for the Miners, and Clark will score. Oh, to put it away. This is ridiculous at the moment. Archie Clark scores, and the Miners are on the board. 20 minutes, we've had 5 tries. Wow. It is just an attacking fest out there. No one gives 2 craps about defence. The ball bobbles free. It's picked up from Zanketi, and not 5 metres is the call from the referee. Right, 22 minutes in, we better take a bit of a breakthrough. We're going to watch this whole game. The Miners making another effort of it. Should be a turnover, but it's not. 28-7's a score. Let's go now before anything happens. It's the Miners down by 21. 28-7, the invaders lead. Well, the Miners have nicely worked their way down into our half now. And again, it's only been a minute or 2 since we left. But they are starting to get some momentum into this game, and it's a dangerous. Through goes Johnson. Support from Clark. Oh, he's got rid of 2 defenders. Should have never been a try. Should have never been a chance. But Archie Clark is on fire. 28-12. Kick to come. Could be 28-14. 6 tries. 24 minutes. Oh, man. This is just going to be highlights. We're just going to have to cut after every single try at the moment because it is just endless at the moment. This game has gone on. It's a great take from Josh Evans, and he holds on to it as well. Now the invaders come away with an attacking possession. Ryan Morton is saying, well, we're getting outdone by our opposition number 15. It's time for me to step up. He charges into the attack. Here is Wozczyk. And a dangerous run there from Griffith Wozczyk. Out to the right, Carter holds his play up nicely. Great ball to Pachella. Pachella with support. Pachella looking to offload. It's knocked on. Knocked on there from the captain, Lucas Zanketi. And unfortunately, we make nothing of another chance here as I'll kick it away now. And the Miners go back to basics. Let's move on. 25 in. It is 28-14. I thought it was a whitewash. The Miners are coming back. Well, we are seriously under the pump here. We're inside just about our own 10 metres from our line. And the Miners are putting a lot of pressure on here as we're trying to run it out. I don't know why we haven't kicked this at all, which is a bit of a danger as it's a terrible pass. Get it out, get rid of it, go on, go on. Oh, it's knocked on, stopped on to try. Wow, what the hell just happened there? A terrible pass. We didn't pick it up, we just watched it in our own goal. Oh, look, there's a ball. What are we going to do about that? We'll give it to the other team, how about that? They still drop it, but get away with it going backwards. And they scored a 3rd try. Well, I talk about it, 28-0 it was. Was it 21-0 and then 28-7? I can't even remember. There's been that many points in this game. But now, regardless of what it was, it is 28-21. The invaders were fantastic to start with and dreadful ever since then. Now, we've got to work our way back in the game, and it's Clyde Edwards that does the hard yards. Beautiful playing in between the players. And we get another chance to break out wide. Chris! Oh no, I thought it was Chris Williams. It's Gage Carter. He's got support from Chris Williams. Yes, go son! First try in Invaders colours. Chris Williams, the youth recruit, coming in. Injury and crisis. He reaches and he takes the call. Oh, step up for the Invaders. And he does it with his first try. And boy, that was an important one as well. The lead now back out to 14. And we are just going to be watching try after try. This is one hell of a game so far. 35-21. We have had 56 points inside 35 minutes. And I'll tell you what, I don't think it's going to end there either. This is one hell of a matchup so far. Look at this. Oh, Ryan Morton. He's been outplayed. You've got to say, Archie, whatever his name is, for the Miners has been a far superior player. We have number 22 on the field as well. It's a chance here for the Miners. They've got advantage on their side. What is going on? I didn't even see anyone go off. 22 is on, which is a centre. Oh, that means either Wozciak, surely it's going to go back. That was Tashrescu just box kicked out. Yes, so we've got 22 on, which I think is going to be, not sure. Gage Carter, it should be 22. No, not Gage Carter, Carter Jones. It's the other Carter. I'm going to have to find out. I'm really going to have to find out because I'm not sure what's going on here. We got a substitute on. Where do we see who it is? Let's watch the names. Rocky. Oh, dear. Gage Carter, he's still there. The question is it Wozciak? 22 should be the centre. 23 will be the outside back. So we've got to find out who's on the field. I've not seen an injured player, but sometimes they happen so quickly. That's a turnover. That is a turnover, and it's by the guy, by the reserve. So it looks like Ward, as we've knocked that on. Now that is dreadful. It looks like Matt Ward, player model, because he's blondie and a smaller guy than Carter. It's dark hair. So that's why I'm kind of going with the blondie versus the dark-haired guy. But I'm not sure, I'm still not sure, but the Miners are on attack. We're almost at half-time, so let's try to find out before the 40-minute break if we can. It has been a long one, full of points already. But we're under the pump again, and Zangidi is skinned out wide. Great save! Oh, Leon Richards has stopped Sunthorn Pit. What a name! Sunthorn Pit. Here's the pace, and oh, great defence on King. That is electric work. Solid. Getting close, so we drive them back again. We've got to keep doing it. Near side, big tackle, numbers out wide, and he is over. Great work, Clark. Harrison Clark scores. We still don't know who's on the field, but 35-26, that will pretty much hit us to halftime. Conversion is crucial. It's a good one. Oh, that is a good kick from Kui Pin. As we are just over 10 seconds to the break. Here it is, it's Guzman. Oh, so Guzman is on as an outside back placement in 22? That's a bit weird. Guzman is here. And so that means Clyde Edwards is injured. Gage Carter through the middle. Offloaded. Give us one more. Josh Evans, no. Jacqueline Nicholas. Yes, the bald wonder in the front row. Jacqueline Nicholas scores. 10 seconds was remaining in the half. And we somehow managed to score it. 42-28, that will be over, yes. Wow, that is insane. That is 70 points inside 40 minutes. And away we go. Pashella, a little chip over the top. It's a pace race, but we don't have the paces out there. It's a great kick. It is superb. Oh, he's in goal. 5-metre scrum. Well, it is clear that defence is voluntary. Don't point to the short side, but we're going that way anyway. Break one tackle, and we could have been in. Guzman with a chance to be the hero. Chris Williams on the other side, so a very inexperienced wing combination as Martin goes back to contact areas. The big boys all together here. Now we spin it wide. A great start to the second half. It'll be laid off for Ryan Morton. Oh, we've lost the ball. Wow, that could have been brilliant for us. If they clear this away, we'll move on. It's kicked from Kui Pin. And yes, from that, we will go on and see what happens in the second half. Hopefully not another 70 points. God, I couldn't. Oh, man, that's insane. Okay, seeing the Miners have knocked the ball on just in their own half by a couple of metres. And we've got a chance now to launch a good set-piece play. And it's Skipper's Wozciak does very well. Going through the middle there and almost cutting a big gap Again, it's a dummy run from Evans as we carve through. Cooper, Tatrescu, wide is Blaine Vandermeer, offloads nicely. Tatrescu, the hooker, is back in the action. Final season for Dimitri Tatrescu in his retirement year, but the Invaders getting the job done at the moment as we spin it to the left side. Martin does very well to watch check. Great ball through the fence. It's here for Carter, and Gage Carter can't quite get away from the clutches of the defence. Again, we attack. We go to the left side. Nicholas does well. Brock's out there. He cuts it back to the more towards midfield. Ryan Morton offloads to Jacqueline. Oh, he's got two. Oh, the prop, the tight end prop. He's got 2 tries. Jacqueline Nicholas scores, and the Invaders put that lead back out to hopefully 21 points of this kick. Yes. Martin is on fire. It is 49-28. What a try-scoring feast this is. Louis Pichella grabs the ball, supports on hand, and we hold on. Take a breath, everyone. This has been one hell of an epic clash, and there's a knock on! A double! It went backwards, but it was still a poor catch. Scrum feed Invaders. Do we stay with this? I mean, we're not even 10 minutes into the second half. Set piece. Guzman, first receiver, great shot ball to Martin. Oh, he takes out 2 defenders. If we could add support, we would have been in again. And away to the left side for Brock Bondesio, who brilliantly offloads. We keep it alive nicely. Jacqueline Nicholas looking for a hat-trick, as well as who else is looking for a hat-trick? Gage? No, it was Josh Evans, of course. Yes, 2 in the opening stanza. Wide, Carter, nicely to Morton, who had scored 1 try at the moment for us at all. Fullback has not been that impressive, but somewhat spectacular. Here is Nicholas again, charging, offloading. Oh, knocked on, okay. Oh no, don't skip on yet. It's Archie Clark in a foot race with Chris Williams. It could be all over Red Rover. It is going to be all over, and it is a try for the Miners. Oh no! I was going to move forward. I was like, oh, it dropped it. Let's go on. Oh shit! They are away, and they are gone. What a try from Clark, and that is over. Man, we are not done yet. Far out. This is crazy. Another good take. Josh Evans has knocked it on now. This time, tackle, please. Thank you. Oh, man, what a game. It is 49-35. What a tackle there. And it's knocked on. By us, apparently. We didn't have the ball, though. Or maybe it was from the knock-on before. Of course, yes. From Josh Evans. Oh, let's go. Okay, God, this is going to be a long one, I can tell you. 49-35. The lead is only 14. And we still have half an hour to go. Wow. Well, there's only one statement you can make from this. If you are not entertained by this, then I'm afraid you might need to check your pulse, because this is frenetic. We've just lost the ball. Oh, my goodness me. We only had a chance of one phase from the line out, and we've lost it. It is still a 14-point lead, but now the Miners are on attack. I thought we had a set piece. Yes, let's do something on the set piece. Nope, we've lost it straight away. Miners, they might as well stay with the set. The Miners can pick something up, and through they go, and it's Clark. Oh no, it's Clark. Oh, he's beaten the tackle. This kid is fantastic, and Archie Clark is killing us. Is that 4, 5 tries to Clark? I think he scored just about all of them for the Miners. It is a one-man team, but it's a one-man team that's getting the job done against the Invaders. 49-42, our lead that has been out to 21 3 times now already in this game is cut yet again, but we throw the ball straight over. Oh, man. Oh, does anyone want to take a 3 maybe, just to mix it up? Pass. Yes, good work. Here's Guzman. Catches the ball and he's put it to touch. Oh, unbelievable. Simply unbelievable. This game has had a little bit of everything. As the line out is messily taken, and it's, yes, advantage Invaders, hands in the ruck. Oh, man, we've still got 20 minutes. Oh, it's a 3-pointer. Yes, come on. Martin, yes, it's over. Mohamed Martin puts the extra 3 in, and it's 42-52. It's a 10-point game, and it is, oh, well taken from some Thorn Pit. Oh, the name, and they're back in the 22. Just give it to Archie. I mean, if you guys have learned anything from a game plan yet, it's give the ball to Archie. Archie is the one man that will score you points. Defend that short side team. Put him in touch. Yeah, just about. Walsh with a good run. Well, we're under the sticks again here. If they score another try, it's really going to put the cat amongst the pitches. Turnover! Not quite. Come on, boys. Let's put it together. We've still got 18 minutes, which is just insane. We have had almost 100 points. We have had 94. Another try here. will make it 101 if it's converted, 99 without. But the way the kicking's gone, it doesn't matter. That's a double knock on there, and now we break through to Trescu. And I mean, if we're clever, we just, I mean, they're going to pull this back, aren't they, for the scrum? Yes, they are. Referee made up his mind. Took him a long time, but now we've got the ball away to Wozczyk, who runs with the flat ball out to Ryan Morton, who creates the overlap out wide for Chris Williams. Williams down the left-hand side, the right-hand touchline, but straight into touch. I mean, depends, I guess. Defensively, it's still the right-hand touchline, isn't it? As we throw the line out, the Miners do, and they win it at the back by just a whisker. And they're 40 metres out, and another chance to attack. Straight through goes Clark. It's got to be a turnover here, boys. No! They've not worked hard at the breakdown there at all. The Miners get it back. Will they hold on to it? There's more. Oh, what is going on there? Defensively to Trescu. Trescu just ran into touch. As if he's like, yeah, don't want to make that tackle. I'll sign autographs instead. Don't worry about me. Watch that guy running the short play. Yes, it's a great tackle there on Walsh. Man, this game has been insane. Everything has happened at the moment. Turnover. Would have been nice. 52-42. Are they going to look for a drop goal? Oh, look at this charging run by Clark. Someone take that guy out. He has been absolutely crazy today. Nice little inside ball there to Johnson, who's been pretty impressive as well. Here's the droppy. Yeah, there goes that 3-point buffer. Pin puts it over. It's 52-45. The lead is back to just 7. I don't want to draw. The crowd here has got a hush. What happened there? An absolute hush as Guzman has one as a kick-off. Oh no, it's an intercept. No way goes Mitchell. It's the number 9, mate. We should pull him in. It's a good chase there and a great tackle. Well chased and engaged Carter. Oh, but the Miners are back. The Miners are right there now. Back to the 22. A pick and go from Walsh. He carves off a couple of defenders. Oh, we're never going to move on. This has been the craziest one so far. We've been going for ages. Turnover. Come on. Attack that breakdown. No one was there. Clark is in the contact, put him in touch. Oh, it turned it over. They've got a volunteer on. Kick it away for the love of rugby. There we go. We're outside 22, 66 gone. We'll skip a little bit forward here and see if we can move. Yes, we turned it over, which is excellent. Kick it! Yes, Wozczyk, thank you. We'll see what happens. We'll rejoin in the last 10 minutes and see what crazies happen in the final 10 of this one. 52-45, wow. Well, maybe we won't rejoin at the end of the last 10 minutes because, we put them under pressure. We've just turned it over. Oh, yes. I say, they were in their own 22, and you may have just seen the last highlight. They made a real scuffle of a pass, and they could be a game changer. Gage Carter, yes! Game changing indeed. And the veteran, Gage Carter, slides over. You've seen the end of that last highlight. The pass missed everyone, it bobbled, and there was a guy at the back. Oh, it's missed. Oh, no, that's not good. So the lead now is just 12. This can change everything, can't it? Oh, the conversions. Keep this defence coming out wide. So you've seen that highlight. Turnover, yes, please. Thank you to Trescu. The pass was terrible. And so we made them pay. We put pressure on them, and the mistake came just as we rejoined, which is crazily good timing. But we kick long, and a good one too, into their 22 as they return it down to Ryan Morton, who will look to attack. Another try will really put us nicely in control this one, but it's not the first time we've been 21 points ahead or so and blowing it. So, good run there from Leon Richards, who knocks it on, and we'll pack down for a scrum. We have, in that time, however, rolled over into the final 10 minutes, so... Oh, scrum turnover, yes! Come on, Brocky. Let's do this. Let's go, invaders. Let's put this one away. Martin, the step! Mohammed Martin, go wide! Big pass, big pass! Big pass! Offload even better, but a good tackle on Martin, and he'll lose it. How's he not? Wow, he was isolated there. Green jerseys everywhere. Ryan Morton drops off there. It's a big flat one! Oh, it's a forward pass. Guzman in room. He really had the opportunity there. Now Mitchell puts it in. Scrum has been a bit topsy-turvy. We've popped up in a couple. They've lost it straight out in a couple, so good catch, Ryan. Back there he goes. Ryan Morton runs it back in a canter. And right on halfway. You couldn't get any more halfway if you tried. And we use the back line. Nicholas Good pass from Nicholas to Williams, who's had a good game. Interesting to see how he rates at the end. We'll have to quickly spam through all that because this has been a really long episode before we even finish the game, which is why we're here. And Ryan Morton gets away. Tatrisco runs free. Oh! Man in the way. And it's just fallen off him, but we've held on to the ball somehow. Now we go wide to Guzman, the hero, the golden gloves, but he's in touch. 75 and a half gone. It's 57 to 45. We've got a 2-try buffer, so if they go length of the field here, it really could make things interesting. It's a chip over the top. It's regathered nicely from Johnson, who has been threatening all day long. They're up to halfway, and just a flash like that. Time ticking for them though. That could be too deep. Yes, it is just too deep, and in touch it goes. 77 minutes gone. And we are back just inside the minus half, and Mohamed Martin, who's had a storming game, again attacks the line, but he's held on again. Mohamed Martin is great in the rucks, isn't he? He really holds onto the ball for a long time. Sam Cooper, again he splits it, defends Sam Cooper. Great show of speed from the big number 8. Vandermeer, keep them short, please, the big man. He doesn't do the long pass well. Who's at 9 here? Oh, it's Chris Williams. Not bad, Chris. It's better than a prop. A little grubber kick through. Chase White, watch check, get in there, Blaine. Turnover ball, we've got it straight back. We've got Ryan Morton is absolutely scorching upfield. He wants this ball in first receiver. Crazy overlap out wide. It's there for Guzman. Oh, Guzman! Oh, the spin, the finish, the try to the golden man of Gerardo Guzman. That is what we come for. 1 minute to play. That'll be it. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Golden gloves of Guzman. That's what it's all about. Johnson has been fantastic. These Miners are no slouches. I thought we might be in for an easy canter here. It was 21-0, but no. Full credit to the Miners. They have come to play. And I can tell you what, they have played one hell of a match as Gage Carter is not done yet. Out wide from Chris Williams. Oh, inside ball would have been great there from Williams. He goes in touch, and we will applaud the two sides. A fantastic game. Archie Clark, no arguments whatsoever. He was the man of the match by quite some distance. But full time, 64-45. Oh my word, we've won by 19, but goodness gracious me, wasn't that a chore? That was a cracker of a match. A golden match as well, but it was the golden boy Guzman who finished it all off for the Invercargill Invaders. We started so well. I mean, Josh Evans was brilliant, but she quickly came unstuck. But, I mean, we've been going on for an absolute age in this one already, so we will quickly rack through some stats. We'll have a look at what Archie Clark actually did, because he scored a boat ton of points and a boat ton of tries as well. Of course, score 64-45. It was pretty close. We nudged them just, with possession and territory, just did enough there. 60-40 pretty much on those two. Tackles was close. They missed 10 more, which is a bit of a telling tale. Bonus points for both for tries. Sadly for the Miners, they don't pick one up for being within 7. Thank God, because that's how close this one was in the end. Right, we missed a conversion, but we nailed a penalty. They got a drop goal. So there's always that little difference that they could have snuck it at the end by that extra conversion. The line out stolen, we stole one. We stole a scrum as well, but it was pretty close. And even time in the red zone. Not much between those two either. Let's have a look at Mr. Clark though. 20 points, 4 tries, an assist, 13 tackles. Wow, great game. Tremendous game from Mr. Clark. He was really on top of the world for the Miners. A cracking player. Let's see how he rated quickly before we wrap up this episode, which has been horrifically long already, but what a game. I mean, can you argue with all these points? Brilliant. Front row, oh wow, look at Nicholas, 45. He got 2 tries though, remember that. 29, pretty much a 30 pretty much for the 2 front rowers, and then almost 50 for Nicholas. Zengedi, really good. 25 for him, but Leon Richards had a stinker. Really did have a stinker, didn't he? The back row, 45, 39, and 40. Really good games. I mean, Josh Evans started off really well with the opening try, but fell off the pace since then. The other 2 back rows, so Pichella and Cooper, very, very good. What else you got? Brock Bonicio had a great game, 58.5. Wow, that is a really good performance. 54 from Martin, really, really good. Clyde Edwards, yeah, got injured though, 34 minutes in. So we'll see how long he's out for. A 10.4 for him, we'll let that slide. Look at this. The midfield. Wanschek, 42.9. Gage Carter, 73.1. Amazing. Chris Williams, pretty poor. 28.5. That's average. You know, you give that a 50-50. Scored his first try, though, in Invaders colours, which is awesome for him. And then Ryan Morton, average life for him, 27.2. We did get a reserve on, which was the golden hands of Gerardo Guzman. Look at that. Isn't that brilliant to see? A 22.3. Only played just over 40 minutes, but got that try that made us safe. Overall, though, yeah, a match with so many highlights that you could just live off that for the rest of your rugby life. Defenders beaten, a pile of them, but Martin really is the man. Martin, Bonicio and Cooper, outstanding. Mohamed Martin also missed 3 tackles. Pashella missed 4, 2 for Zengedi. But I mean, hey, we won. We got a bonus point. I'm happy. I do want to see quickly, though, what Clark rated. Whoa! 102.8! Wow! Have you ever seen a rating that high? Look at the rest of this team. A 9, yeah, a couple of the 30s, 40s, good. But I mean, 11, yeah, a couple good, but 16s, 8.8. I mean, that's 8.8 from 82 minutes. Yeah, I mean, this guy, what's the difference between this being 64-10 and 64-40, whatever it was? Wow, what a performance. I mean, mark that down as the greatest display you'll ever see. 7 defenders beaten. I'm lost for words. That is the highlight. Clark, a champion. Seems to be fullbacks love playing against us, don't they? Alright team, let's roll through these stats and figures very quickly because, as I've said, it's been a really long episode thanks to all of those tries. I mean, what was it, 9 to 6, so 15 tries? Just crazy. We have, with that victory, moved into the top 4, I think, where we belong. The Zulu is coming with us as well. They are only 4 points behind. We are 4 points behind the Sharks and the Dingo. But looking at that, we've played the Zulu, we've played the Sharks, we've played the Butchers. So we've really got all but one of our really hard games out of the way. And I think, have we played the Commandos? I'm not quite sure. We will check on that one. But either way you look at it, we've got a lot of games against these lower places. Look at the Miners. I mean, that fullback, Archie Clark, just really set those guys alight. So, well played, Archie. And the Miners have a star there. If they can build the team around him, they will be a good side in future. A good 15 as well. So that win has put us up to 4th now. We are looking okay. Second bonus point to the Miners there. They're 1 win and 2 BPs from the 6th round so far. Looking at the table, we can see what happened here first. Results. It was the Dolphins who only just went down to the Zulu. That is a good game, isn't it? The Dingo thrashed the Wasps. The Butchers absolutely crushed the Commandos. The Sharks smashed the Barbarians. And, well, we struggled against the Miners. But, I mean, I'm okay with that because that was a spectacle. That really was a spectacle as well. Not a great crowd, though, sadly. We only pulled in just over 8,000. So, I mean, the positioning of player, or teams, I should say, on the ladder does affect your crowd attendance quite a bit. So, just over 8K. Hopefully, next round we are away. But then we go home against the Wasps and then away versus Dingo. So, 1 home game left. And we played Dingo last, which is a bit of a pain. So, we are Wasps and Barbarians. So, Barbarians, way down the bottom. Haven't won a game yet. Should be a win for us there. Then who else? The Wasps. Yeah, the Wasps and the Dingo. So, Barbarians, Wasps in 7th. And then the big one against the Dingo. Can't wait for those games. Of course, I'll be coming next week as well. Let's wrap up by having a look at the inbox. No changes to teams or players or anything like that. We'll check this injury, of course. Oh, yeah, we did actually upgrade our scouting facility, by the way. Yep, we've done that. And we've got a couple of injury recoveries. Here we go, player injury. Clyde Edwards. There we go, he's fine. So Clyde Edwards is good. Wants to go recovery to Phil Muhammad and to Bartomoli Gossard. So, all but one full string now, I think. I think Mark Collis is the only guy out injured. We'll just have a recap of the squad for next week's game. Yeah, Mark Collis, the only guy out. The team otherwise is full fitness. Let's have a look at the starting lineup. Yeah, it'll be Vandermovic, Triscu, Nicholas, Zengidi captaining with Richards, back row Pashella, Cooper and Evans. That's a typical. Brock and Martin at 9 and 10. Wanschek and Carter, the midfield partnership of dreams with a new look back three. Haven't seen this for a long time. Phil Muhammad on the right, Cody Woods back on the left, he's got over his knock, and Bartomoli Gossard at number 15 for the Invaders. That'll be next week. I'm going to wrap it up very quickly there because we've gone on far too long. Great game. Hope you all enjoyed it. As always, thanks to the guys at Jerry and for supporting the videos on the channel. If you want to get involved, go to rugbymanager.com. All you need to do, go there, check it out, get involved. It's a great little game, great fun, and always a challenge, as you just seen, even against one of the poorer teams in your division. I'll see you out there on the field, but until next time, thanks for watching, and as always, take care.